I want one of those. Oh, I almost forgot about this 3-story fat fuck. You'll get it right on the 5th or 6th try. I hope. Hello everybody, RegentXD here, and today I'm bringing you a new video on Nuke Callouts. Currently the most popular map, Nuke is a complex yet amazing map with plenty to provide when watching matches on the map. With the use of the map by many professional CS teams, it has become the staple for map picks for CS teams. However, this map is so complex that many normal CS players don't even know the callouts for this map because of its complexity. Thankfully, I'm here to save the day and give you all the callouts for this map so you're ready to take on the most complex yet most popular map in the map pool. So what are we waiting for? Let's start in T-spawn. This long corridor is filled with many smokes to throw for the cross outside, garage, or even mini. Intermediate smoke coming soon. If you go on top of the ladder, you'll be on T roof where you can throw plenty of utility from these windows into A site. But let's get down from there and head into what's considered as lobby. This is the main area where T's can decide where they want to go in terms of positioning. 3 routes here to take: radio, hut, or squeaky. We'll take radio first and do a full lap around the map before we come back to lobby to do the A side tour. So again, this is radio or trophy room. Either works since it is currently a trophy room, but formerly a radio / control room in CSGO. I want one of those. Through radio leads into this huge room, which is considered as B ramp, named after the ramp that leads into B site. We'll save that route after we go through A site later on. To the very right is boost, since some people would boost onto the stack of crates to have a tough angle to clear if a second person is there. To the left is this box next to a railing called headshot, since most B site defenders will hold from the railing at the box, which is a headshot angle. Further left is this box that sits in the back, known as Xbox, where some people play a longer angle, usually for an op or someone with an AUG. This vicinity here is called Hell, given that up the ladder was heaven. Simple and one syllable. 2 routes from this position but lead to the same area. To the right is lockers, which contains a window that can see the cross outside or to the garage. To the left is the outside that shows you the CT spawn. One spot that a lot of people I encounter don't know about is this spot behind these stairs. This is called ZywOo, named after the current #1 player in the world due to his continuous ability to excel in this spot against any outside aggression. This spot is known as CT box, which is a spot to be worried about if an op outside plays farther back in a hard to clear position. If you look up, you can see this structure leading into heaven. The big air conditioning is simply called AC. Heaven callout can work as well if your team is primarily outside. To the very left is garage, where most oppers hold any aggression outside from the entrance to the outside cross. One spot I want to clear as well is this back corner called the Liege, named after a great North American CS pro who plays the position often and presents a great off angle for any people going into mini or into garage. Coming back out, you see these 2 boxes. The left box is credit card for its small slither between the box and garage. To the right is called unbreakable, known for its near inability to wallbang anyone behind the box. And now you're truly outside on Nuke, with plenty to show. Past the garage is the entrance into Secret, where we'll finish this video later on. For now, we check out the right. This is Mini, which is one of the main default positions CTs play on this map, and another avenue into the A site from outside. Then you have this red box sticking out, called the red box. Also, these openings from these boxes to the right to the red box to Secret is known as the outside cross, mainly because a big strategy is to take outside by sending a wall of smokes outside to cover the cross to red box and then another wall to cover the cross from red box to Secret. This one corner is called Glaive, named after the IGL of the greatest team in CS history, who played this position a lot, especially during their incredible 37 win streak on this map in 2019. Keep an eye out for anyone in this cubby as it catches people off. Another cubby is this one on the right, known as electric, mainly because of the sign on the wall. And this general corridor is simply considered outside. Not really any special name to it. Oh, I almost forgot about this 3-story fat fuck sitting next to T-Roof. This is Marshmallow, just because it looks like a big marshmallow and more distinguishable as compared to Silo on A site and B site. And that is the lap around Nuke. Now we're going to head back into the lobby and take those other 2 routes I mentioned earlier. First, the hut route. This building is called hut and is a default position for CTs to hold, as it is important to have to watch any hut aggression, squeaky aggression, or mini aggression. Can be mollied and flashed from T-Roof. Going out the hut leads you to the A site the fastest. Outside the hut are 2 of the biggest issues regarding a hut execute. First are the rafters. A hard to clear area, since most of the time your crosshair will be trained onto the site rather than in the sky, but important that it is cleared when you take a site. Another one is Heaven, which is this big opening next to rafters that CTs can get to from the ladder in Hell, or the long route near lockers, but a molly does the trick normally. Now we'll take the Squeaky route, which is this corridor here, with a door that can be opened or blasted using an HE grenade. Outside of the door are plenty of positions. To the very right corner is Close Vent, similar to the callout Close on Mirage. The farther vent is called Asian, named after a 1.6 Pro back in the day that many pro players saw play the position back then. I never played 1.6, so oh well. To the right between the vents is Mini, which is what I mentioned earlier as the entrance from outside to A site. Also, these boxes here are called Tetris. If you have been watching my videos, you'll see that Tetris is a commonplace callout, like Heaven or A or B main. Also, the closed vent is breakable, where you can hop down and enter a vent that can lead to the B site or secret. We'll talk about that once we run the route from B ramp to secret. Speaking of which, that concludes the top area of the map. Let's move to the bottom area, starting from B ramp. Once you go down the B ramp, you have 2 entryways leading into B site. You normally would call these openings based on the team position. From here, this huge room is essentially the B site, with the walkways called Cat, Rafters, or any others you can think of. This dark corner here is called Dark or Shadow, mainly for its dark corner on the site and a normal spot to defend from, whether CT or T. This corner with the boxes is just called B boxes, since Tetris is used on A site. This is the default plan, as it covers any retakes from ramp and usually involves a teammate taking either door. There's also this plant called the Strawless, dubbed by the community as a plant spot that requires a full swing from single door and a faster plant from ramp than default. Let's go through window first into this room known as Control. From Control, you go down these steps to double doors. Then, up the steps, you'll find a vent, which is the one I mentioned earlier when I talked about Squeaky. Then there are 2 directions, straight or to the right. Let's head right, since we'll end the video going straight. To the right leads you on this corridor, which some people call short, versus the corridor leading to double doors called long. In short is another exit from the same vent as long has. Then down the stairs leads to this room known as Decon, Single, or Brew. I think everyone who plays will understand any of those callouts. Decon is the most popular though. Going back to the intersection, we find ourselves in this giant elbow corridor known as Secret. This then leads up some stairs towards outside, right where we were in the middle of the video. One more thing, this corner here can be called Secret Cubby or Secret Corner. Just be ready to call this if you saw someone cross a secret and could possibly be in this corner. And that is all the callouts for Nuke. Now you know the callouts for the most complex map in the competitive map pool. And even if you don't, just come back to this video and rewatch so your friends don't get pissed at you when you are trying to learn the map. It'll take a couple tries, but don't worry, you'll get it right on the 5th or 6th try. I hope. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to be informed on the next video or short. Also, comment down below on any different or alternative callouts that you know of that haven't been described in this video. One more map to go, and you better believe it's coming soon. But until then, this has been your boy RegentXD, and I'm out. Peace!